Hello and welcome to all you skinny mini lovers out there. My name's Julie and in today's video I'm going to be making 4 spreads in my skinny mini for the month of May. For those of you who get stuck for ideas for themes for your planner spreads, something I recommend is looking at the fun holidays in the year, and this May I am going to be making a spread with the focus of National Strawberry Month, my favourite fruit. I'll also be making a spread for Endangered Species Day. I couldn't miss World Bee Day on the 20th. And I'll be finishing up with a World Parrot Day spread. So this is a little micro notes, and I went through all the fun holidays through the year and put in any I thought I might have stickers for. I'm using this old Squad Girls cover on my skinny mini this year because it's my favourite. And the sticker books I'll be using are this Happy Planner Seasonal Year, simply because it had a few strawberry stickers in it, and I mainly wanted to use this brand new strawberry washi that I got recently. I did have some strawberry stickers in an Amber Plans a Day sticker book, but I'd already used those in a skinny mini spread a couple of years ago, and I try not to repeat stickers. For the Bee Day spread, I'll be using this sticker set from Hubman and Chubgirl, the Honey and Lavender, which is bee themed. Can't wait for that. And I thought this Wildly Chic sticker book from Live Love Posh would be perfect for Endangered Species Day. I'm trying to use my sticker stash and I haven't used this book very much so far, even though it's a really good one. I believe all of those sticker books are still available, but this one is an oldie and goodie from Happy Planner. It came out with the back to school release several years ago, and it has these really cute parrots in and is perfect for a spread for Parrot Day. So let's get started. I don't write a lot in my skinny mini Happy Planner, mainly appointments, birthdays, anniversaries, and anything that involves going out of the house, like collecting prescriptions for my parents. Sometimes washi that has a design on it can be tricky to use, but I thought this strawberry washi is just perfect for this week. I'm hoping to keep it very simple in this video, so if you're new to the skinny mini, I'll be showing how easy it is to decorate and still leave room for some function. I'll also be chatting about what's been going on with me lately, although I don't think there's a lot of news. And at the end of the video, I usually ask which of the 4 spreads is your favourite, and if I can, tell you which is mine. I usually do use washi when I'm decorating the skinny mini. Sometimes I alternate it, and sometimes I do what I'm doing now, which is to put it at the top and the bottom of the page. The problem I find with washi with a design is that it can be overpowering. Already this spread looks quite colourful, and honestly you could simply use a pattern washi like this and not add any decorative stickers at all. I don't think I've put that down low enough, but it's not going to let me lift it off, so we'll leave it there. I think adding it in the middle might be a little bit too much, so we'll leave it like that. I only have a few strawberry stickers left. I've got these on this page. There's this one, a couple of boxes, and then we've got some individual strawberries and some strawberry jam. So I thought I might as well use these strawberry stickers while I'm making a strawberry themed spread. I don't generally use the notes section, so I can put this large sticker here, cover that up. And because I like balance on my spreads, I grabbed this gold foil box from the Goal Getter sticker book, which is a real old Happy Planet sticker book from back in the day that I knew would have gold foil in it. And then I can add this strawberry to it. The problem I have with these boxes is that they only just fit. And sometimes I do white out the days of the week, but I am trying to keep it simple this week, so I'm going to squeeze it in. Here. And then see if I can do the same. This is a monthly box, that's why it's got that little piece cut out. I wish Happy Planet would stop doing that and just give us regular square boxes, and we can cut a square out if we want to use them for the monthly boxes. Now I like to balance colours on my spread, but of course there aren't any other boxes that match these colours. So I found these two circles in the same sticker book which match, so that I can have something on the other side. Not a great fan of circle stickers, so something I often do is take them off the page. And then this one I think can go here. I'd like to bring in the strawberry jam, so I'll squeeze it in here, trying not to cover the dates. And then the only box that hasn't got some decoration is this Wednesday box, so I'll just add a couple of strawberries. And then I think this spread will be done. Just use the last couple up, and then this spread is finished. Super cute. I could use bullet points, or I sometimes use mild liners, but I think it looks fine as it is. So let's move on to spread number 2. I think for this one I will white out the days of the week. It means you can use slightly larger stickers and place them on both sides of the page. Some people use this planner for meal planning or fitness, daily gratitude, memories. It's a nice manageable planner that you can easily keep up with. Some people don't decorate it, but as I say, it is quite quick to do. I've got this wide washi, so I'm going to push the pages together and put it down the middle. It is going to cover the holes, but I will punch those out later. could also have taken 2 narrower strips and put one on each side, but generally it's easier to do it like this. So I'm enjoying doing these more bright, colourful spreads, and the weather has finally improved here in my part of England. I've got a summer dress on. It seemed to take ages for spring to arrive. I think I will stick with black boxes. I haven't actually unpacked my summer clothes yet, but I always leave a few things out in the wardrobe. But I definitely need to, because we've had some really nice days. There aren't any boxes in the Wildly Chic sticker book, so I'm using this Live Love Posh Functionally Noir sticker book. And because there are quotes in this sticker book, I am going to try and include at least one quote, because I tend to forget in my Skinny Mini. But first I want to balance this big decorative sticker up with one over here. I do have another cheetah, but it's rather large, and even if I place it in between the 2 days, which is what I usually do, it's not leaving a lot of room to write. And I kind of like just that one animal on the spread. So I do have one floral sticker left that goes with that set, so I'm thinking about maybe bringing in just a little bit of that here, so that I've got that colour over on this side. For balance. And then I can use some quotes. I don't tend to write much on a Saturday, so I think that's okay there. I'm not sure if it's meant to be straight or not. Let's try again. I'll add a box over here. So yes, I'm really happy about the weather. When it's winter, all I want to do is stay in, almost hibernate. I don't feel like going out of the house at all, but now I actually enjoy getting out into the sun. I think one more quote on this side. How about live life with a little more laughter and a lot more adventure? And if I put it in between the 2 boxes, then hopefully I've got room still to write on both. I'm not doing well with keeping the stickers straight in this spread, but never mind. I think I could bring in the flower in a couple of other places. I'm still going to choir. We're gearing up for our summer concert. Last year it was 80s themed and I knew a lot of the songs, whereas this year there were a lot of songs that I didn't know, and I thought I wouldn't maybe enjoy it so much, but I've really enjoyed learning new songs, and they're really lovely songs. Our theme is nature, so we've got lots of songs about the river and wind, wind beneath my wings, which is obviously, I knew that one. Lots of lullabies, like the seal lullaby. May a rainbow run beside you. River song, let the river run. And I'm picking them up okay. Have been able to find some recordings on YouTube, which has helped. Maybe another box here, I'm not sure. This looks a little bit bare. Might take this one off the page. Just something different. Very different look from the week before. I do like to change it up from week to week in my planner. Now, because I've got that one off the page, I feel like I need to have one on the other side of the page. It's quite box heavy, this spread, and I probably won't use all the boxes because I don't have that much to write, but well, I'll do this one here. I think we'll stop there with that one. It's looking a little bit plain. It may need some bullet points of a different colour or something added to the boxes, but you can never tell till you put the days of the week in, so I'll wait until I've done that and then I'll show you how it turned out at the end. For this bee themed spread, I wanted to use some of the stickers sent to me by Hubman and Chubgirl. I picked a bee theme because I know I always do at least 2 bee themed spreads a year, and I've got all these cute little stickers from this variety pack, and I also got some of their little sticker sheets which are perfect for the Skinny Mini because they are so tiny. I also will probably want to make a spread in my social media planner. I love the little honey pots for the days. And I'm thinking I could keep it simple, maybe just by using these boxes. Let's see if they fit. I did have another strange experience with my car, which I'll tell you about. Let's see what sort of fit these are. Right. So I think they are going to work, but I'll make sure that I have the decorative image over on this side because otherwise the hole will punch it out. So yes, I had been to meet up with some friends and then I popped into the shops and then I was driving home and I wasn't far from home when I heard a beeping sound. So I did my best to stay calm and have a look at the dashboard to see what it was saying, and I noticed that it looked like the seatbelt light was lit up. So I checked that I had my seatbelt on, and I did, but I just clicked to make sure it was secure. But it seemed to stop for a second and then it started again. So I was like, oh, why is it making that noise? But I wasn't far from home, so I thought I'm just going to carry on driving. Your car is not going to blow up, Julie. Don't be so silly. And I got home fine. And so I Googled why the seatbelt light might be coming on when a seatbelt wasn't needed because there was nobody else in the car. I did think, oh dear, there's going to be some sort of electrical fault that I'm going to have to get somebody to look at. Now, I had meant to bring in washi first, but I completely forgot about that. I've got this hexagonal washi, so I don't know if I can add that or whether it's too late. It definitely feels like it needs a little bit of colour. Let's do the alternate lines. So anyway, it said that sometimes the light can show up when you've got something heavy on the seat and it thinks that there's a person sitting there without a seatbelt on. So my first thought was my mum's mobility scooter. It doesn't all fit in the main boot, so I have to put the seat on the back seat, but I've been doing that for years and never had a beeping sound. But I looked behind me and it wasn't there because I'd taken it out, so I was like, it's not that. And then I looked at the seat beside me and realised that I had bought a big carton of washing powder. I don't know how many kilograms, but it was very heavy, and I thought, that's what it is. It thinks that there's somebody sitting in the front seat without a seatbelt on, and so it's beeping at me. So I took the carton off the front seat, drove around the block, and sure enough, no beeping sound. So mystery solved. However, not quite mystery solved, because I don't understand how I managed to drive for about 10 minutes after leaving the shopping centre without it beeping, for it only to suddenly start beeping 5 minutes from home. If it was because it had something heavy on the seat, then it was there right from the start, so it didn't really make any sense. I kind of want the black and white one as well, so I'm thinking about maybe just layering it. See how that looks. I think we'll go with that. I've not done that before, I don't think. Layer the washies over. You can still see the yellow a little bit through. So the mystery was solved, or partly solved, and I didn't have to stress about not being able to have my car to drive. But I don't know why these things always seem to happen to me. They just do. I use my front seat all of the time, so it can't have been the first time that I put something heavy on the front seat. But there you go. Right, this definitely needs some more colour to it, so I'm thinking about bringing in some of the lavender. Got these cute little stickers here, and then I could do some of the little bees. Ever since I was sent these stickers from Hubman and Chubgirl, I have been checking out their website. They have so many cute stickers and quite a lot of releases all the time. But I'm trying to use what I have. I'm liking the spread a little bit more now. So let's add in some of the cute little bees. This one's got some lavender in his mouth. They are just so cute. And I think with this one I might add some mild liner lines in a couple of spots, just to bring that colour out, but it's super, super cute. So don't forget, if you haven't made your spreads yet, this week is great for your bee day spreads, and also it's flower day, so you can't go wrong really. You must have either bees or flowers in your sticker stash. Time for the final spread. Now I always like to try new things and challenge myself in at least one of my spreads. And whilst it was very tempting to use these stickers and it would probably be put them down, job done, I thought I might try and bring in some shapes from Mojo Jojo Plans Pastel Shapes that I've never used in a spread before, and that's these diamonds. So we're going to give that a go. I did check and they fit almost perfectly in space. So I thought I could use them and then add the parrots. I may not like it, but I'm trying something new and I want to use my stickers, particularly ones I've never used before. And this will be something just that little bit different. My mum has just had a cataract operation, so is recovering from that. I know everyone is always complaining about the National Health Service over here, and it isn't the best, but it is at least free. And I often think of what it would be like to live in a country where you have to pay for all these things. Because my parents are on about 8 different medications, all of which they get completely free. I think I will layer the birds with the boxes. I don't know whether I need to use white out. I'm not sure how many different ones we've got. I think I might need to white out the darker colours. And my mum's had quite a lot of operations over the years, so imagine having to find the money for all of that. Although this cataract operation was an NHS operation, she was actually sent to a private clinic. I don't know how they pick which people they send, but when my mum had her hip replacement, she also went to a lovely private clinic and had it done. So that's really good. It's just a world of difference from going to the local hospital. I don't know if I should have had it on the same side here, but I've whited it out now, so I think I will leave that alone. But normally I do alternate the stickers. I have the blue one over on this side. And then I don't know if I can fit this one here. That is so simple and so super adorable. Now, do I do something different here, or shall I add another box and make it exactly the same? I think we will. So I need one more bird going that way. I wish Happy Planet would come out with more of these cute star sticker books with little animals and people. They're my favourite. Now we've also got some little flowers, so I'm thinking about having some flowers as well. So I know a cataract operation is fairly straightforward, but my mum has spondylosis, so when we went to the pre-op appointment and she was saying how she wasn't sure if she'd be able to lie still on the bed, they let her have a little try out, and it was quite upsetting because Mum found it really painful, and she was nearly crying because she hadn't realised it was going to hurt her so much She couldn't have a pillow or anything under her head, and the pain is really in her neck. And you can have an anaesthetic, but that would have meant having it done at an NHS hospital, and who knows how long she would have had to wait for that. So they were really lovely and said they would book double the time so that she could get herself comfortable. And I think they chose somebody who was going to be patient with her, best suited to her. And as it turned out, it wasn't as painful, the lying down, as it had been when she first practiced it. Oh, I love the addition of the flowers. That just adds something really nice to this spread. I haven't got any washi and I haven't got any quotes, so I don't know if I can find a little quote to go in there. This is where you need little quotes and you can never find them in their sticker books. I don't know if that would fit. Yeah, there we go. I just felt like I wanted to add a quote to that page. Maybe something at the top. I found this planner thing washi that I think I could add to the top. So anyway, that was last week. It wasn't very local, so they arranged for a taxi to come and take us and bring us back. And you can help yourself to tea and biscuits when you arrive, which is nothing like a normal hospital. They were playing 80s music, so I quite enjoyed, I don't know what radio station it was, but I quite enjoyed listening to that while I was waiting for my mum. And I took my phone with me and started going through my photos, trying to delete some of my many thousand photos that I've got on my phone. I was getting a bit worried because the appointment was from 1 till 3 and I hadn't heard anything, and I thought after she had been taken in that they would have a little chat and then be straight to it, but it turned out that when I was called in, which was just over 2 hours later, she'd only just had it done. But it all went well apparently, although at the moment she can't really see very much. Her vision's blurry, so it takes some time to sort itself out apparently, and she's got to have the other one done in about 3 weeks. I took that May from Mojo Jojo Plans pastel dated sticker book, and apart from whiting out the notes that I don't need, that spread is finished and I love it. So I'll be back to show you all 4 spreads and you can let me know which one is your favourite. I really love how all my spreads have turned out this month, and in the time it's taken me to go and add the dates and punch the holes where needed, it started to chuck it down. So I'm sitting here in my summer dress, but I'm going to need to go and get a cardigan soon. But this always happens because we're heading for a bank holiday weekend where people are off work and school, and you can always guarantee that those days will have rubbish weather. I know that from my time when I worked as a teacher. You looked forward to your days off, and then when the day came, the weather would always be a disappointment. But I'm not disappointed with this spread. I love the strawberries, and I'm glad I had a chance to use this strawberry washi that I picked up recently in the works. The only thing I added was the month at the top of the page. I think this is the first time I've only changed up the days of the week in one spread, which was this one. This one has a completely different vibe. It looks really sophisticated and chic to me, which is fitting for the book Wildly Chic from Live Love Posh. And I love the combination of the animals and florals. Both Wildly Chic and Functionally Noir are still available at the time of filming, and you can get 10% off Live Love Posh with my code Julie10. The next spread is my spread for World Bee Day using really cute stickers from Hubman and Chubgirl. You can see that I added the mould liners. I just felt it needed a little bit more colour in it, but it is super, super pretty. The final spread, I used Happy Planner for World Parrot Day. And who would have thought I would have liked those diamonds? They've sat in that sticker book unused for a couple of years now. I've had no idea how I would use them in a spread, and they are perfect for the Skinny Mini. They fit underneath without me having to change the dates. And all you need to do is add a couple of stickers to them and you get this super cool look. I love all my spreads this month, but if I had to pick a favourite, it would probably be this one. But let me know yours in the comments. Thanks for joining me today, and if you're interested to see what stickers I've picked up this year so far, then I do have a haul video where I'm talking about my low spend year and sharing tips to save on your planner shopping. That video is here, and until next time, I hope you have a great week, and I hope you'll join me again for another video really soon.